In this video, I am going to walk you through 3 recipes that will put some money back into your pocket. Now listen, if you are the type who buys breakfast every day or almost every day, then you, my friend, are in luck. These recipes are guaranteed to put some money back into your pocket. And I know it's a new year. Lots of New Year resolutions going around, and saving money is definitely one for a lot of people. Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's get started on our first recipe. We are making an easy omelette. In a bowl, I have 3 eggs. I have my hot pepper mix, and this is from Costco, a bowl of spinach, some onions, peppers, and some bacon. And this I fried myself and chopped it up. Okay, so let's get started. In my pan, I have added in a little bit of oil, just a little bit to help fry my eggs. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions and cook this for about a minute before I add in the other vegetables. Next, I'm going to add in my peppers, and you will notice I started with the harder vegetables first, right? Because I want to cook these and get them a little softer before I add in the spinach. That cooks really fast, and really you should be adding that right before you add in your eggs. I have had this sauteing for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my spinach. All you need on the spinach is about a minute. You don't want to overcook your spinach. It cooks really fast. So a minute should do, especially if you are cooking on high heat like I am. I am going to go ahead and season up my veggies before I add in the eggs. And so I've added a little bit of salt. And again, this is to your taste. I'm going to add in some pepper as well, black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and give the veggies a really good stir, allow it to heat up a little bit, and then I'm going to add in my eggs. And of course, you know I gotta add in some heat, and so I'm gonna go ahead and add in my mixed hot peppers. These are hot. If you're not, if you do not like spices, omit this part. But yes, I like to have more than a kick to my food. Obviously, if I'm cooking for people or a larger crowd, I am very much aware that not everybody likes spice, but when I'm cooking for myself, I definitely go all out, okay? Now we are ready to add in our protein. And so in goes my bacon. If you are a vegetarian, this is the point that you can stop at, right? Just, cook up your veggies, add in your eggs, and don't worry about the protein. But if you do love meat, feel free to add in protein, ham, sausage, whatever works best for you, whatever you have in the refrigerator, get it in there. At this point, I am ready to add in my eggs, and so I'm just trying to get everything to the middle to make it easy for myself. And there we go. I am pouring my eggs over my veggies and bacon. And yeah, this recipe is as simple as it looks. You can get this done in a couple of minutes before you rush out for work. And with COVID, the good thing is a lot of us are working from home. So you can quickly whip this up before you go into your office. Or if you are just a busy mom with, a couple of kids to get ready in the morning, simply get this done at night and refrigerate it and heat it up in the morning. But this is how simple this is. I'm going to allow it to heat up a little bit, and then in goes my cheese. Again, omit this part if you're not a cheese lover, but I just love to add some cheese to my omelets. Once I add in my cheese, my omelet is pretty much done. I just put it into the center, cover it up, and have it melt for a couple of seconds, and that's it. Our recipe is ready. Now, you cannot tell me this doesn't look good. It looks and it tasted amazing. And that is it, everybody. Recipe number 1 done. I served this with some avocado and some brown bread, and let me tell you, it was a hit. Now let's move on to recipe number 2, banana bread. So let's quickly go through our ingredients. I have 3 ripe bananas. In a bowl, I have melted a stick of butter, and it's unsalted butter. I have some vanilla extract. I have some bacon spray to spray my pan. I have some baking soda, some chocolate chips. Yes, we are going to have some chocolate chips in here, some walnuts, cinnamon. If you have some nutmeg, certainly add that. I didn't have that on hand. I have some brown sugar and 2 eggs. In addition to that, I am going to have my salt on hand, as well as some flour. I am going to start by mashing up my bananas. So next time you find any of your bananas going bad, remember to look up this recipe and get yourself, the kids, your family, some banana bread. It goes with coffee or tea or even hot chocolate or cold chocolate milk. So yeah. Next, I'm going to add in my melted butter and mix it in well with my bananas. Once I have a smooth consistency, I am going to add in my eggs and mix it very well. Before I start the mixing, I am going to add in my vanilla extract as well. I do not really measure the extract. I really just, add it in there. Once I have everything very well mixed together, I am going to set it aside and start on my dry ingredients. In my bowl, I am going to add in my flour. I have a whisk to help me mix everything well together. In goes my brown sugar, and it doesn't matter if you use white sugar or brown sugar. Really, it is the same thing. So in this case, I'm only using the brown sugar because I feel like it will intensify the look of my banana bread. But really, that is just the reason. I have added in my cinnamon, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my baking soda and the salt and give this a really good stir. If you are using brown sugar, just make sure you don't have any lumps in it because you don't want that to be in your bread, okay? Once I have everything mixed up, I am going to add in my banana mix and give it a really good stir. And then I'll add in my chocolate chips and walnut. Once everything is all mixed, I am going to go ahead and add in my chocolate chips and walnuts. And no, I'm not going to be stingy. Give it a good mix, and there we have it. I transferred this into my baking pan, which was sprayed with some of my cooking spray. And here I am topping it up with some chocolate chips and walnuts. Yeah. And this goes into the oven. I baked this at 375 degrees for about 60 minutes or until a toothpick or a pan comes out clean. And guys, just look at this. And no, we are not done. We are on to recipe number 3. We are making a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And no, this is not from Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. This is made in your very own kitchen, okay? On my table, I have some white bread, some bacon, egg, some cheese, and butter. First things first, let's get our bacon fried up. As you may already know, you don't need any oil when cooking bacon. It has enough oil and it's going to release all these oil when you start cooking it. Because I'm using this for a sandwich, I am going to ensure that it is not dry. You know, I want it to be brown, but then I also want it to be not too crunchy. That looks like perfection. I am going to clean up my pan, and next we are going to fry up our egg. Again, I had very little oil in my pan. I just added in some salt and pepper, and really this is to your taste. I like my eggs very well done. So if you like your eggs runny, I guess at some point you can stop the cooking process, but I like mine very well done. I don't want to see anything gooey in it. Okay, let's go ahead and put together a sandwich. I am just putting some batter on my white bread. Next, I'm going to top it with my cheese. And then I'm going to line it up with my bacon. Once I have my bacon on, my egg goes on, and so does my cheese. Let's top it up with the other half of the bread, and you will notice I have battered the outside of the bread because I'm going to press it in my panini mix. When I tell you these are simple recipes, that's exactly what they are. I hope you are motivated enough to skip the Dunkin' Donut line and the Starbucks line and make these yourself. Sometimes as busy moms, it's hard to make the time, to cook all these dishes. But when you think about all the money it saves you and the things you could actually do with this money, listen, it is worth it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend about this channel, and hey, be kind. And listen to one another because it makes a whole lot of difference. Be safe out there.